All right, Cancer, you could be feeling like things are kind of just shaking up with your foundation. There's some type of chaos, but I want you to be patient but still take action. Okay, so don't allow this to get you too in your emotions to where you're kind of just sitting down and you're not doing anything and or procrastinating. You may feel like at one point in time everything kind of was just going in your favor. You had everything that you needed, or you just felt really good, and now it seems like you're on the other half of that cycle. But I want you to tap into your optimism and believe that your dream can come true. Okay, things can change quickly. What's going on for Cancer this week? All right, so your finances may be unstable. You may feel like you missed a chance when it came to a job opportunity. Like, damn, I could have passed that drug test, or damn, I could have showed up on time, or maybe that was the opportunity for me. So make sure you kind of get out of that as well. Have confidence that you'll find something else. You also could be having issues with your finances. Okay, you could be disappointed, or that you spend whenever either you're drinking too much, you're moody, or you just feel like something's not working, and then you just go out and start spending money. You also could be feeling a little annoyed because you may feel like there's somebody around you that's kind of being stingy, that you feel like that's not helping you. And you may just be like, oh, well, they just coming off so balanced and da-da-da-da, but they're not helping me even though they see that I'm in some type of issue. All right. What else is going on with Cancer? You could be trying to make sure there's some type of mutual respect between you and someone else. You feel like, okay, well, I can't control the situation. Let's say, example, you're living with somebody, right? Like, you're living underneath somebody else's roof, and you're like, you know what? I'm just going, whatever you say, this is your house. I'll do whatever. Like, it just is what it is, because I can't control the situation right now. I need this type of help until I move forward. Then that's when I can break beyond this. There also could be some type of change when it comes to a relationship. Somebody could be moving on. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or another Cancer, or a Virgo, even a Taurus, maybe even an Aries. Okay, so it's just like, you know what? We can't force it. It just is what it is. Okay. Somebody also may be trying to figure out what's going on with a connection and where this is going because they got somebody pregnant. Yeah. So if this is you and you know that other person got someone pregnant, I think you need to plan for yourself. You need to take action strictly for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to end up in some type of conflict, some type of tension. You're going to feel like you're competing for this person. Okay? Trust yourself. I feel like you already know it's time for you to stand on business. And if not, this is going to be dangerous. This is going to get you unfocused. It's just going to be a situation you don't need to be in. Okay. What else is going on for Cancer this week? Alright, so you could be dealing with the law. If so, there is going to be some type of news or communication coming. You could be looking over your shoulder, guarded. If this is not you dealing with the law, there is going to be some type of accountability. So either you're going to have to make a conversation, you're going to adapt to something, you're going to pay for something. If this is not you, it's going to be done to you, where you get something from someone else's misbehavior. Let's just say it that way. But overall, you could be trying to figure out, okay, so how is things going to balance out? What happens next? Where am I going to get these resources from? How do I get myself back to emotionally stable, to where I feel like I can make good choices for myself? Okay, so that may be coming this week. You just may not see it because you're kind of just like, oh, I just got to deal with this person. I just got to turn my back and just deal with my own emotions. I can't even say anything, like. Okay, there may be some good news out here where you're able to take some type of forward movement. What else we have for Capricorn this week? That was about 4 months ago. Could be important. You need to have a clear mind and a clear perspective on how you want to move forward. You also may need to create a boundary with the Virgo and or a Libra. Okay, they may be around you and they're trying to figure out how to push through your, like, oh, I'm just here, I'm just kind of like here and there, like you don't really have any kind of like spunk to your day. They trying to push past through that. They're like, okay, can we work on this? Can we let's get up and do something. Yeah. So they're gonna offer, especially if it's a Libra, they're gonna be like, okay, well, let's just go, or Scorpio, hey, let's just go somewhere. Let's go do something. Let's go get our hands dirty. Let's go, you do something romantic, or, you know, whatever. Let's go get out of this, like, negative phase. And you may be like, no, I don't want to. I just want to sit here. But it may help. Okay, especially if you know that this is a good person for you and you just caught up in a situation, it may help. All right, what else for Cancer? There is someone who's single and you're in your head, or they're in their head. They're trying to come off as emotionally balanced, as though they have everything that they need, especially when it comes to structure. There also could be someone who's single, especially if this is a single Virgo, who's in their head about two men. An Aquarius, a Pisces, or an Aries. And it's some type of change of lifestyle regarding a Capricorn or Aquarius. They know that they're going to have to release this person. Okay, what does this have to do with you, Cancer? So this may be your friend. Your friend may make the decision to start holding back from you, okay? Especially if this is a Virgo. They're in their head about two men coming toward someone else, a Capricorn or Aquarius, and they're trying to get some type of new perspective so that way this person can see them as someone that they can, like, explore with versus manipulative. They're trying to rewrite the storyline. If it's not a Virgo, this just could be someone who's single. And now they're, like, let's say they're newly single, and now they're anxious about, like, well, who am I going to be with? This could be a feminine, air sign. Somebody in this relationship was manipulative, had lots of emotions, and, you know, they in their head about being single. Okay, if you're dealing with an air sign. What else? Let's go into your money. What do you have for Cancer this morning? Alright, so it seems like right now you could be doing things for, like, quick money, easy money, especially because you're low on cash. You may again be borrowing, living with someone. You could be just trying to, you know, driving only if necessary, or you're trying to figure out what you can do to overcome some type of obstacle. Okay? Next 14 days for Cancer finances. 14 days, you'll be able to pay something off, okay? You'll be able to look back and say, okay, I'm glad I actually took some steps to make some work. I'm seeing some type of advancement. I'm starting to see, like, okay, I'm not as stressed out as I need to be. You're getting some type of balance. You won't feel like you have too many obstacles or any too many, like, oh, I just paid this and now something else to do. I just paid, like, you're going to get a break now. Okay, but just be careful that you're not making any type of bad investments with any money you have left. Don't gamble, don't spend it. I'm like, okay, well, let me just go on Amazon and buy this and the third. Don't get into your emotional spending. Okay, what else do we have for Cancer? All right, so there may be some something that you have to walk away from. This could be a person that you thought that you were dating, even if you guys wasn't actually, like, dating. You guys were, like, either DMing each other or talking through social media. Could have just been texting, whatever. Somebody walked away from you, and you may want to go to them and see if you can get a second chance. You're like, okay, well, I know initially we were just going to do this, that, and the third, but now that I see that you're practical and you're about your business, like, can we actually do something that's actually, like, romantic? Can we be real this time? It's like, I'm really not as bad as I seem. You may be calling this person while they're at work, or they're going to be calling you while you're focused on work, or you have a couple of things that you're doing at home. So, like, you're trying to clean up, you're trying to take care of the kids, or they're going to be calling you while you're there, and you're going to be like, oh, I hadn't been thinking about you. I hadn't, ever since I walked away, or that's what they're going to be saying to you. Like, ever since I walked away, I didn't think anything else of it. I've been, worried about my stability and my project. Okay. This person wants to have a family with you. They want to see if they can start new. Okay, you may be like, I don't know if I'm really interested. I'm not really interested. You also could have some type of passion. There may be a new passion project, a new to-do list, or something that's like, oh, your name is on the board for something. Let's say, example, like it's a team effort. Like I said, it's a new job, and it's just like you are there and you're needed for a project for a certain assignment. There also could be like your family is like hosting something, right? So it's like, okay, well, we're gonna have a family vacation. You're responsible for making sure this, that, and the third. Like, you have to do a certain thing, and you're like, you don't really care about doing this. You're just doing it for your child. What else is going on for Cancer? You are going to be recognized. There is going to be some type of success this week. Even though you may start the week off kind of disappointed or just like looking for the bigger picture, you're definitely going to end the week more successful. Your child is going to be happy to see you happy. It maybe give you some energy to like, okay, let me get started. Let me actually continue to go towards what I want to. Like, okay, this is some positive news. Like, okay, bet. Like, thank you. You're going to be full and satisfied by the end of the week. You'll be fine. Okay, you may still be a little defensive on the edge just based off of some type of security or trying to figure out what's going on when it comes to your investments, but overall you're going to feel like, okay, I can support what I know to do next. I can, make a new move. I feel like, all right, let me just figure out what's the next step. You may get some good news this week by the end of the week. Okay, what else? Cancer. You may want to go talk to someone and have drinks. Again, I feel like this is somebody that I haven't really dated. This is just somebody that you were kind of watching or holding back from. And it seems like now you want to explore the possibility, but you're like, oh, I'm not sure if there's any second chances. The opportunity may not be there. Something about a Capricorn could be important. Also, if someone tried to do something to you, like to make you feel like you had a negative mindset or a negative thing, or you did something to someone, it returned. Okay, and it returned with a little umph in it. Okay, so make sure you're not going after anything toxic, or you're not trying to do something you ain't supposed to be doing. Also, there is someone out here that is attracted to you, but they feel like you're toxic, so they're creating a boundary for sure. They're gonna say no. Okay. They feel like the only thing you're chasing is just the moment, the passion. You're just chasing. They're like, yeah, no, thank you. I know who I am. I'm just gonna stay balanced. I'm not interested. Okay, or you need to say this. Make sure you know the value and your importance of your emotions and where you're trying to go, because somebody is hiding something. Either whether this is dead, who they attached to, what they got going on behind the scenes. Somebody could be pregnant and they was trying to hide that they had a pregnancy, and whoever got a kid with, they got some clouded perspective. There's just something going on. Alright, what's T when it comes to Cancer this week? What's T for Cancer? Okay, something about your laundry either piling up, your wash machine, your dryer, some type of utensil, some type of electronic may go out or need to be repaired. And you're like, I don't know, you may have to go rent something, or you're like, oh, I don't have the credit to get something rented or buy another one. So that may make you feel like you have a lot of obligations. You also could be standing up to things that you know is not your business anymore. So if, like, let's say you were caught up in a situation or somebody used to come to you with drama or tell you certain things, you're like, look, I don't want to deal with your negative mindset. Whatever y'all got going on, it's like, I'm not in your boundaries. I'm not in your business, or whatever you got a secret or whatever you've been hiding, you're going to have to deal with it. And that's going to cause this other person to be stressed out. It's like, you really not going to help me? No. And you're like, I'm completely walking away from this. This has nothing to do with me. I feel like you have your own things that you're in despair about. All right. And kind of like enough is enough. So you don't watch this person, you don't say that this person, or they don't say that you was, out here giving bad offers, and they was out here saying that you was drinking and this and the third. The whole time it's them, and now they got all these issues. And okay. But somebody who's watching you wants to come to you and make an offer. They're like, okay, I see that you hustling. I see what you got going on. I want to see if we can go away and have some good time, have a good fun. But this person's again going to say no. They're going to see you as a bad habit. They're going to say like, no, I got things at risk. I got things that I can lose, and I'm not trying to be confused by anything like that. Okay, but I thank you. I appreciate you coming towards me with a second chance. So there's definitely going to be a decline of a dirty offer soon. Okay, whether to you or from you. What else is going on with Cancer? You could be drawing a blank about something. It's like, where did I put this? Like, I thought I had something. I thought I had this. Then you could be thinking like, is that a bug? Especially if you're living with somebody else. You're like, what is that? All right, what's going on with Cancer? You could be trying to move on. You're like, I'm trying to get away from stress. If you are stressed, you need to get up and physically get moving. Like, move your body. Go for a run. Go to the gym. Go play basketball. Go do something that's not on the computer. That's not dealing with paperwork. That's not dealing with the calendar. Okay? Get up and get moving. You also need to allow your child, if you have a child, to do more physical things as well. Even if you feel like, well, I got to do this. I got to work. I got to learn this. I got to be attached. Make sure your child is getting some type of physical movement. Okay. So you may feel like your head is on the swivel, but I feel like overall there's going to be something that gets accepted, something that you've been obsessed over, something that you've been focused on. It's going to allow you to take a step back. You may still feel boxed into certain situations, but overall it's again a step in the right direction. Expansion, it is. Okay. When it comes to, let's talk about your relationships. Single Cancers. Alright, so I think you need to be lighthearted right now when it comes to love. I feel like you're secretly hiding the fact that you're indecisive and you're confused on what love looks like to you and what happiness and joy looks like by yourself, not just in relationships. So I think you just need to kind of just take things easy. There's still some type of runner-chaser dynamic that you need to find repair in. But if you want to go out and enjoy people, do so safely. But just know that you do need this time to yourself. All right, relationship. All right, so somebody may not be showing their best side right now. Okay, and you may think, okay, this relationship is over. I can't keep dealing with this. You keep flirting, or you keep talking and telling other people that you love them and you want to get back with them, and yet you trying to be out here and being seductive. Okay, so you may either leave somebody, or somebody who has been kind of cranky just because of work. If this is a work situation, they got a lot of shit going on. That's about to end, so they're about to get back into their playfulness, and then they're gonna start. Okay, if they were focused on work and you're in a relationship and they were focused on work and they've been kind of crappy and like down and out, that's about to change. Okay, they're about to start flirting with you. They're going to get right back to like, let's have sex, let's do certain things that's kind of risky, let's da 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 da. Okay, they're going to start feeding into you again. If this is someone that is not focused on work and they just been in a shitty ass mood for no reason, this is dead as dead. Okay, it seems like that this person been calling other people, they've been flirting with other people, they're trying to get back, sleeping with people of their past. Then you need to end this for sure. Okay, marriage for Cancer. This marriage may feel like it's controlling. Okay, you may feel like this is possessive, this is a restraint for sure. It's a karmic relationship. Okay, you may be feeling neglected right now, but once you ground yourself, you're going to try to put some ideas together to figure out what the truth is for you. And once you realize like, yeah, this is just not it for me, that's when you're going to be able to move on. You could be thinking about it right now, but you haven't made the decision. Or if this is not you, your partner could be thinking about moving on from you. Okay, all right, what else we got for Cancer? Somebody could be dealing with some type of crime, or if it's not you, it could be somebody around you. Okay. This is somebody who's actually attracted to you, even if they're the same sex, and there's some type of jealousy aspect out here. They're trying to clean up their mess. They made a real bad decision, and they're trying to clean it up. Okay, but they feel trapped because they know that they gonna get locked up. They know, or there's gonna be some type of punishment for sure. If this is not like probation, then this is something like restitution or community service that they're gonna have to do something for sure. It also may be some type of boundary. What do you call it? A restraining order. Okay, but someone plans something assured to like, oh, I'm going in for the like KILL. Hopefully nobody will try to do that to plan it. But it's like I'm trying to trap you in the situation where you feel like you chain to this abuse or neglect claim, or you chain to this you don't take care of this, that, and the third, or you know, whatever. Somebody wanted that to be who you were known for, and that way you felt deserted and you would just want to end everything. Okay. Somebody also could have tried to take your child from you, or you were trying to take somebody's child from someone, or help someone else do it. All right, what else we got for Cancer? Okay, the power didn't work. Somebody's lights got cut off. Whatever they tried to supply as evidence, whatever they felt like they had control over, that was going like, okay, well, yeah, we got this, everybody can do this, or I got people that can help me and we can celebrate this, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. And it feels like so they thought that they were going to celebrate, but now they're disappointed because they're having to walk away, and they're starting to feel like, okay, well, what was all of this for? And it's like, okay, I want to grow now. I want to be able to be free-spirited. I want to be able to share what I know as well. Like, they want to change and turn over a new leaf, okay? Maybe somebody now wants to collaborate with you. They feel like you guys have common goals and that you guys can unite and celebrate and have a good time. But then that would make you feel like you're walking away from being self-reliant. So you're like, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I got to be able to support myself, okay? All right. You could be dehydrated. Make sure you're drinking enough water. You got your electrolytes. You're taking your vitamins. Let's get y'all a time card. What's the time frame for Cancer? I almost said Aquarius. So something about Aquarius season. This season could be important. This could be your harvest season where you're actually planting things to grow throughout the year. What's going on for Cancer this Aquarius season? Told you, it's a new beginning. It is. This is when you start to trust in life. This is what start when you're like, okay, I know that this is going to take me somewhere powerful. I know that this is going to allow me to see that I have the self-confidence and everything I need to get out of any type of distraction or extra responsibility. And you're also going to start taking a new approach when it comes to conflict. When people want to argue with you, when people want to come to you and exaggerate something or be unstable or want you to be unstable, the way you handle things are going to start to be different this season as well. If you have any type of abusive relationships and or addictions, codependency, toxic relationships, you will start to put your defenses up towards them. You're going to actually start to solidify these boundaries. So good job, and things will go in your favor once you do. Okay. All right. What other time card we got for Cancer? All right, within the next 5 days, if you need something immediately, or 5 weeks, okay? It also could be next 5 to 10 days. It could take 10 weeks, depending on wherever, and if you're starting all over again. You will be able to make a decision for yourself by the next full moon. It also will kind of just depends on your circumstance, okay? So something realistic. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm just going to decide that I can just go and da-da-da-da. Like, let's be realistic, okay? All right, what's happening in 5 days or 5 weeks for Cancer? You're going to come out of this bored like, oh, I don't know what to do. I feel so empty emotionally. I'm so disconnected. You're coming out of that for sure. You're going to be reconnecting to something that's either like a job, something that's systematic, getting a routine every day. You're going to get back into like who you are, maybe getting back into your Bible or whatever it is that you do. You're going to be like reconnecting yourself. You also may, if you're in a relationship, I think you guys are going to travel, or you guys are going to move forward and do something together. Y'all might spice it up in the bedroom. For sure. But I feel like overall there's going to be some type of good news by the end of the week, or by the next 5 days or 5 weeks, okay? Next full moon for Cancer. Alright, so if you know someone that can do some type of spell work, candles or something for you, you may reach out and that may help you. You may not think like, oh, I'm not sure if this is actually going to help me, but it would. If this is not you, you're going to realize that you have everything that you need. You just need to make a decision. Okay, by the next full moon. If somebody try to create a stalemate for you, you're gonna be able to cut through that. You're gonna move a skedaddle. It's like, yeah, I'm getting out of that. I'm not gonna allow you to make me feel unprotected or make me feel vulnerable, even if I'm a feminine. Like, yeah, no, thank you. 10 weeks for Cancer. All right, in the next 10 weeks, what is this? Be careful. In the next 10 weeks, somebody may have a rash or just something that, and you're trying to figure out what it is or what to do about it. You also may be trapped in to get something to sound right or to something to work out smoothly. Okay? So if you get some money in 5 weeks, make sure you save it. Yeah, because you're going to have to make a choice. I think that's the biggest thing. You may have a choice coming up. Okay. What do we have for Cancer? So you may feel like the lone wolf right now. Make sure you're not attached to some type of victim mentality. If you have some type of confusion, you are honestly resisting some type of clarity, but it's coming regardless. If you allow yourself to play and or just be lighthearted with no worries, you'll see growth. You'll be able to see this as a new beginning versus just like a blindsider type of experience. Okay. Something could be unlikely at this time. If you had a yes or no question, probably not. Okay. Somebody is like my way or the highway, or just something that's just like, it just is what it is. You have to leave it alone. Okay. And that may make you feel disinterested in a situation, or because of a situation. Especially if this has to do with a relationship or romance or just somebody that you were tied to. Okay. Somebody wants to fast track the relationship. That ain't gonna work. They ain't got nowhere to run, and they feel like you can see clearly, and you'll be a wish granted for them, and they feel like, okay, well, things would pick up for them if you let them. Something with your kids could be important. You could be seeing 888, 999. Something about a different state or a different city, like an hour and a half away. Maybe you gotta take a road trip. Maybe you go to a farm or a zoo or something like that, or you do something for the kids. Maybe even a museum or like a science. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. What do we have? Make sure you guys are eating. Cancer. Somebody may be participating in some type of hallucination object. Alcohol, drugs, sex, something to get them out of their current reality. So they don't like to feel imbalanced. They don't like to feel like things ain't going well, and they just want to have a good time. Okay? This may be something that they participate in that you don't even participate in. You're like, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know if I do nothing like that. See, it may not be interested, okay? It may not be hard for you to fight this off at all. You're like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. Okay? So you may have somebody coming towards you. Let's see what sign. What sign's coming towards Cancer that does this participation in drugs, drinking, or whatever? This could be a Gemini. This also could be a Taurus. Anybody else? Heavy on the Taurus. All right, or Sagittarius. A Gemini, it could be you, Cancer, but it's a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Sagittarius. That's a no. Finish with your yes or no question. You could be getting some like unknown calls or things from other people. Could be an earth sign or a fire sign that's bothering you. Or you may want somebody's phone number. Yes or no for Cancer? No, Cancer. All right. Right now it's time to be strategic. Also, somebody is full of deception and they're trying to get away with something, okay? So just stabilize yourself. Make sure you're being balanced. And anything that can get you any type of like mental, painful endings, you don't even feed into it, okay? Let it starve. Let them starve. Focus on work. Focus on whatever you want to come in and you will see progress, okay? Something about 10 days before your child's birthday. Cancer, yes or no? Second answer for Cancer. Somebody may have another kid before your other kid's birthday. I don't know. Cancer. Yes or no? You have to search for it, but the answer is yes. Okay? You may have to wait on it, but the answer is yes. Okay? So just relax. Get out of any type of negative thoughts because you're keeping yourself there. Figure out what resources or what kind of communication you're looking for. And again, you will find an opportunity. Things can go in your favor. Okay? Confirmations for Cancer. Somebody already knows what you look like. Send the pictures if you trust them. Something will pay off. Okay? You already know. Now more. Now move. You are not the cleanup man. You are not the cleanup woman. Someone could be changing their hairstyle, hair color, something like that. You know you needed this push. You just need to learn the lesson. You will be feeling good, looking good once you keep it up. Okay? There could be a lot of criticism right now. Someone with the initial J could be important, first, middle, or last. You need to get out of your feelings. You could be tied to something out of association, or they were a part of some type of group activity, and now the law is involved or some balance is coming. Someone is not making as much money, or if they were a part of something to get money, it didn't work, okay? Make sure you're listening to your gut and what it told you to do. You don't want to lose someone, but they're in an open or a poly relationship. So, are things really as bad as you're saying or whatever you're going to do? Stability is returning, but you need to let something go for good. You could have moved out. Somebody is lying about money. Something about a karmic Capricorn. What's with the karmic Capricorn? This person seems like they have it all. They have some type of security or some type of abundance. That's just because they walk away whenever they feel desired. This person only chases finances. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn that only chases finances, and at the point that you walk away, that's when they want to come back and actually do something for you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Good luck.